If you enjoy videos like this, subscribe to the channel before the video starts. Ethan was an ordinary man living an ordinary life. He woke up every morning at the same time. He went to work. He came back home. Nothing special ever happened to him. He worked in a small office near the city center. His job was simple. Read papers. Sign papers. Send papers. That day felt normal too. Rain was falling outside. The office lights were dull. Ethan was tired. Near the end of his shift, a strange envelope arrived on his desk. It was black. No company name. No return address. Ethan frowned. He did not remember expecting any delivery. He opened it. Inside was a single document. The paper was warm. That was strange. Paper should not feel warm. At the bottom of the page was a line. Authorized signature required. Ethan sighed. He thought it was another boring contract. He did not read the small text. He never did. He signed his name. The moment the pen touched the paper, the lights went out. The office became silent. Too silent. Ethan looked around. Every screen was black. Every clock stopped. Then the air changed. It became heavy. Cold. Ethan felt pressure on his chest. He could barely breathe. A low sound filled the room. Not a voice. Not a machine. Something else. A blue symbol appeared on the document. It was glowing. Ethan stepped back. His heart started beating fast. Suddenly, the floor cracked. Light poured out from the ground. The space in front of him bent and opened. Something stepped through. It was tall. Very tall. Its skin was dark silver. Its eyes glowed like stars. It was not human. Ethan wanted to scream. But no sound came out. The being looked at him. Then it knelt. One knee on the ground. Head lowered. "Master," the being said. Ethan froze. "What?" he whispered. The being raised its head. Its voice was calm. Strong. "The contract is complete," it said. "You are now my master." Ethan shook his head. "No. There is a mistake," he said. "I am just a man." The being did not move. "There are no mistakes," it replied. "Only binding agreements." The blue symbol on the paper burned brighter. The document turned to dust. Ethan's hands were shaking. Who are you?" he asked. The being placed its fist on its chest. "I am KRYX, it said. Executor of the 4th Galactic Order." Ethan did not understand the words. But one thing was clear. This was real. KRYX looked directly into his eyes. "By ancient law," KRYX said, "your signature has changed everything." Outside, thunder crashed. Ethan realized something terrifying. His normal life was over. The world did not end that night. That was the strange part. Ethan expected fire, chaos, sirens. But morning came. Sunlight entered his small apartment. Birds made noise outside. Everything looked normal. Except one thing. KRYX was standing near the window. Still. Silent. Watching the sky. Ethan sat on his bed, not moving. He had not slept at all. "Are you real?" Ethan asked quietly. "Yes, Master," KRYX replied. The word felt heavy. "Stop calling me that," Ethan said. "I don't own you." KRYX turned slowly. "Ownership is irrelevant," KRYX said. "The bond is law." Ethan stood up. His legs were weak. "What bond?" he asked. KRYX raised one hand. A blue light appeared in the air. Symbols floated. Moving. Changing. Your signature activated an ancient contract, KRYX explained. A servant was assigned. That servant is me. Ethan stared at the symbols. They hurt his eyes. Who made this contract? Ethan asked. Humans did not, KRYX replied. Ethan swallowed. Long before your world knew space, KRYX continued. Your name was registered. That's impossible, Ethan said. KRYX looked at him. Human names repeat, he said. Law does not care. Silence filled the room. Ethan laughed once. Short. Nervous. So what now? He asked. You just follow me around? Yes, KRYX said. That's it? Yes. Ethan thought for a moment. Sit, he said. KRYX sat. Ethan blinked. Stand, Ethan said. KRYX stood. A cold feeling ran through Ethan's body. This is insane, he whispered. A loud sound came from outside. A helicopter passed overhead. KRYX's eyes followed it. Military, KRYX said. They are observing you. Ethan's heart jumped. How do you know? They detected the bond, KRYX replied. Energy signatures cannot be hidden. Ethan moved closer to the window. Cars were stopping on the street. People were looking at the sky. Can you stop them? Ethan asked. KRYX nodded. He raised his hand. Far above Earth, metal objects froze in the air. Satellites stopped moving. Signals died. Every screen in the city went black for 1 second. Then everything returned. Ethan felt sick. You could destroy the world, Ethan said. Yes, KRYX replied. But I will not. Why? Ethan asked. KRYX looked at him. You have not ordered it. Ethan understood then. Power was not the danger. Control was. KRYX lowered his voice. Others will come, he said. They will want the bond. Ethan clenched his fists. For the first time in his life, the universe was watching a human. No one attacked Earth at first. That was the warning. Ethan stood inside a dark room filled with screens. Governments had moved him to a hidden base. Soldiers watched every door. They were afraid. Not of Ethan. Of what followed him. KRYX stood behind him like a shadow. Silent. Unmoving. They are waiting, KRYX said. Who? Ethan asked. The Dominion, KRYX replied. The ones who created the law. Ethan looked at the screen. Strange shapes floated in space. Ships. Thousands of them. They could destroy us, a general said. In minutes. Ethan nodded. Yes, he said. They could. KRYX turned slightly. You are calm, KRYX said. Ethan smiled faintly. For the first time, he said. They think humans are weak. The lights flickered. A deep voice filled the room. Not from speakers. From everywhere. Human, the voice said. You carry a bond you do not understand. Ethan stepped forward. I understand enough, he replied. The air changed. A massive alien form appeared. Tall. Golden. Powerful. You are not worthy, the being said. Release the servant. Ethan shook his head. No, he said simply. The alien laughed. You will die, it said. Ethan looked at KRYX. KRYX, Ethan said. Explain the law. KRYX raised his hand. Symbols filled the air. The law states, KRYX said. A signed contract cannot be broken. The alien froze. And, Ethan added. The servant must protect the master. The alien's eyes widened. Ethan continued. And the master, he said, can command the servant to command others. Silence hit the room. The alien stepped back. That clause was removed, it said. Ethan smiled. No, he replied. You assumed humans would never read. KRYX turned toward the alien fleet. By order of my master, KRYX said. All servants recognize Ethan as supreme holder. Across space, ships stopped. Weapons powered down. Thousands of alien beings felt it. The law. Older than empires. Stronger than armies. The alien leader dropped to one knee. This is impossible, it whispered. Ethan stepped forward. You ruled by strength, he said. Humans rule by thinking. The connection ended. The ships retreated. Earth was silent. A soldier whispered. We won. Ethan shook his head. No, he said. We were noticed. Days later, the Galactic Council sent a message. Earth was invited. Not as a subject, but as an equal. Ethan refused any title. I am not a king, he said. I am human. KRYX stood beside him. What are your orders? KRYX asked. Ethan looked at the stars. Serve humanity, he said. All of it. KRYX bowed. For the first time in history, the universe understood one truth. Humans do not kneel.